Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It was so freaking good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should. I was sitting in my kitchen one day and I was itching to fill up my belly with a piping hot jelly of the best damn treat in the world. And I saw a stick of butter and it almost made me shudder and scream like a baby girl. I don't want a giant penis or a rocket trip to Venus. I don't want to win the lottery. I just want to squat and gobble till I'm dizzy and I wobble on a butter-filled jello-tart dream. So I put butter on a Pop-Tart. It was so freaking good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It was so frigging good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should. I was sitting on my kitchen one day and I was itching to fill up my belly with the piping hot jelly of the best damn treat in the world. And I saw a stick of butter and it almost made me shudder and scream like a baby girl. I don't want a giant penis or a rocket trip to Venus. I don't want to win the lottery. I just want to squat and gobble till I'm dizzy and I wobble on a butter-filled jello-tart dream. So I put butter on a Pop-Tart. It was so freaking good. Have you ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? If you haven't, then I think you should. Okie doke, we are live again. Just pop everything in here. Okie dokie. Here we go. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? It's TV time, exactly. Hello there, Mr. Ant. How are you doing? Hello there, it's Via. How are you doing? There's a raise up your bad version. Of course there is. Hello, Via. How are you doing? Hello, NB Cookie. How are you doing? Good morning. Yeah, sorry I'm a little bit earlier today, but I thought, since I don't particularly have anything else much to do today, I thought, let's just let's do this a bit earlier, and hopefully it can last a bit longer. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. But I sincerely doubt that. But let's see. I'm not too bad actually. Oh, thank you, Via. Here's a hug for you too, and a kiss. But yeah, I'm not too bad. Just yeah, Tuesday, innit? Okay, let's see if the realms work this time. Come on, do the thing. My phone finally have sound. Nice. Also, how are you typing like that? That's some sorcery right there. Hello there, Ben. Or should I say, General Kenobi. How are you doing? And welcome to the Blue Brick House, as you can see on the sign above my head there. Welcome to the Blue Brick House. This is what we built 2 episodes ago when Realms was still working. You put it normal. Nice. Well, thank you, Via. Yeah, this is the one we built 2 streams ago. Completely unplanned, of course. So the idea was that we have 4 different blocks, and I had to build something. So the idea was like a 4-step process, right? So I had the plans, and then I had 4 materials, randomly selected by the viewer, i.e. you lot, and then I had like the random order that they were put in, and then we just finish it off, and that's pretty much going to be this season 2. Just it's going to be a lot more viewer requested. Requesty? Speaking of water, let me just get a sip of the old hydrogen and oxygen combination. Functional. Okie doke. The esophagus is now well and truly lubricated and ready for speaking. Okay. Oh! Well, we all know what happens to new people. There you go. Round of applause for Ben, everyone. First timer. Everyone, welcome. Everyone say welcome to Ben. Hello, Ben. How are you? And welcome. Pink lemonade? Is that some sort of euphemism that I'm too straight to understand? That's adorable. Yes, welcome, Ben. Okay, everyone. What I need from you now are 4 completely random blocks and materials. The more random, the better. So let's have some random materials. I need 4 completely unrelated blocks and materials in Minecraft. Of course. And thank you very much for being here, Ben. You are always appreciated. Even though you are new, you are very welcome here. So, 4 random materials. Gimme 4 random materials. Let's see. I need something. Let's see. Hello there, Clowny. How are you doing? Hoot hoot. Welcome. Ooh. Honey block. Well, see, I already use. Actually, yeah, no, we'll do that. We'll use pink wool, which I already use for like. Actually, let me use a different thing so I can actually use that to plan out with. Hoot hoot. Okay, I'm playing The Binding of Isaac and trying to get a new character. It's really hard to get him. Well, best of luck to you there, Clowny. You can do it. I believe in you. You got this. Hello there, Snow Kitty. How are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna see. I need something, a material I haven't built with yet. Okay, honey block. No, actually, how about this? Stripped crimson stem. You've changed my profile picture to Angel Dust from Husband Hotel. Nice. See, fun fact. So I at the bus stop yesterday, right? Like as I was heading from one location to another, as one usually does. Oh. Oh no, NB. I hope you're feeling well, and I hope you get well soon. What is it? Is it the flu or something? It's not the Rona, is it? Ooh. Well, either way, I do hope you get better. Because I can't have any of my lovelies being sick. Common cold. Oh dear. Oh. I feel that in my bones for you. Just remember to take a lot of rest, drink a lot of water, eat a lot of chicken-flavored things because apparently that helps, I'm not sure, and just drink a lot of vitamins and eat a lot of fruit. You'll be up and not sneezing in no time. And so the guy who I saw in the bus stop, he had an Angel Dust t-shirt, like one of those from Shark Robot, and I was like, I know where that shirt's from. Okie doke. So we got stripped crimson stem. We got honey block. Let's look for another interesting thing. Just any random. Ooh, melon. We'll go with that. Not too bad. Not too bad. We're just getting a random block to build things out of. Excuse me. Need something red. Red. Where's the red? Anything? No, not red wool. Red concrete, that'll do. Mangrove wood. Ooh. Mangrove? Ooh. Okie doke. So we got our 5 materials that I don't know what the hell we're going to build with. And now I just need to lay down like a general floor plan. Where's my pink wool? There we go. This is my calibration. Well, not calibration. Like my Think of the pink wool for me as like a huge bit of chalk, right? Okay, let's see what we have here. Also, I love how it looks like it's all foggy. That's nice. That's very nice. Okay, good. Let's see. Let's see. What can I build here? What can I visualize? Ooh, it's got some nice lines going here. I'm visualizing this. Let's see. Maybe like a I'm thinking it needs like a diagonal line. Of course you can, darling. Here's a hug for you. And here's a kiss for you, Snowy. You deserve all the best. All of you deserve the best. Okay, it needs to have a diagonal line like so. I don't know why. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I can do. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Hopefully, if it works out. 1. Oh, right away. No. Oh, wait. No, wait. What if I do this? Bloop. Bloop. Needs one more. Darn it! Okay. I'll just remove that one. Nope, nope. There we go. Pop that one there. And there. Okay, we're getting a rough shape of what I want. I'm not sure what I. Wait a minute. To quote Rarity, idea. Okay, so check this out, my homies. So we're going to put like so. Let's see how many that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Brilliant. Okay. And I'll pop 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be a slightly more interesting build design than I'm used to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Goes there. If I do this correctly, it should meet up. Ah, see, I forgot. Yes, I know. The ads are unfortunately how I make money because I'm poor now. But yeah, sorry about that. The ads are an unfortunate thing. But yeah, sorry about that. Not really much I can do. Chumpy! How are you doing, darling? Good to see you again. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Does that go? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. Not too bad, Chumpy, not too bad. We're just building things as usual. But this one's going to be an interesting shape. I'm imagining. Oh, ooh, idea! I got another idea. Stolas, for you who don't know, in the Binding of Isaac, some characters were inspired by the Bible, like Judas, Cain, etc. Oh, well, I didn't know that. Fascinating. And is Binding of Isaac like a... Is that like a rhythm-based game or something? Because I'm pretty sure from my limited knowledge of the Binding of Isaac that's pretty much all I know. It's that it's like a rhythm-based game. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but hopefully not. Because I have a bit of a fear of being wrong. Fun fact. Now check this. Oh. Now check this interesting shape out. I have no idea, but well, as you can see, we have these 5 materials down here, right? And I'm just using this as like a chalk outline to sort of draw what I'm seeing. Well, when I say what I'm seeing, I mean like in my head, I'm seeing a weird shape. It's a roguelike game. You died, restart from beginning. Oh dear. So it's like a hardcore sort of game kind of thing. Fizzarolli! Or should I say Robo Fizz? Hey, hey, hey! How's it going? How are you, Jane? Good to have you here again. And ooh, we got a member. Ooh, look at you. Good to have you here again. How are you, Jane? What's everyone's favorite animal? Favorite animal? Ooh, well, apart from Blitz in bed, I'd have to say cat. Cat and Blue Jay. Blue Jays are cool. Apart from Mordecai, he's not cool. He's just a simp. Yeah. Oh, I don't like Mordecai. Ooh, look! I accidentally made a cross. Huh. That's boring. I don't want I don't want a cross. Let's just change it ever so slightly. Blitzo in what, twin? What? Random factoid of the day. There's a fear of a duck constantly watching you. It's called anatidiphobia. Oh wow. How long have you been live? We've been live for 17 minutes. Good gracious. So it's already been 17 minutes. See, now that is an interesting shape. Preparing Blitz in bed. Ooh. Ooh. It's like a nice hot water bottle. Ooh. That's nice. Very cozy. Get between the toes, they're very dirty. Anyway. Thank you very much there, Fizzarolli. I do appreciate the gesture. See, now that is an interesting shape. Imagine what that's going to look like as a building. It kind of looks like the H for Hogwarts. Do 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 do. I'm not getting notifications for your lives. Oh, yeah. I don't know why that is. A lot of people have been telling me a lot. You're not getting any notifications from my lives. A lot of people are telling me. A lot of people are telling me. No, I don't know. I don't know why that is though. It's a bit weird. But Actually, I quite like. Let me just switch them around a bit. Perfect. That's how it's going to be. Okay. Bloop, 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 bloop. I don't know what the hell we're building, but it's going to be interesting, and it's going to be shaped like an H apparently. It's going to be H appropriate. Today's stream was brought to you by the letter H. Pink is my favorite color. Nice. Pink, lavender, and lilac are my 3. No. My 4 favorite colors are Periwinkle blue, bright red, lavender, and lilac. Those are my favorite colors. I mean, normal people only have one favorite color. I, as an artist, I have many. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloopity, bloopity, bloop. Who, what, when... I don't know why I'm singing who, what, when, where, and why. Who, what, when, where, and why do I delighted? What do I intend to find this time? Oh, we're missing one color. There we go. The rainbow is now complete. So, we meet again, everyone. Make it pink. Make it blue. Make it pink. Make it blue. Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. Who, what, when, where, and why do I delighted? What do I intend to find? Oh, shoot, I broke the grass. Who, what, when, where, and why do I delighted? What do I intend to find? What do I intend to find this time? Who? What? When? Where? Why? Do 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 do. Does anyone remember seeing Spy Kids? Hello, hello, Bleetzy. Hello, Luna. No, shoot. Hello, Via. Hey, Looney. Here's Daddy. I love being able to do multiple voices. Yeah, I bet you do, Stolas. Blitzy, when did you get here? Well, that's my secret, Stolas. I'm always here. That you are. That you are. Okay. Let's see. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. No, that didn't work so well. Come on, sheep, out of the way. Oh, that grass is really bugging me. Grass! Gotta fix the grass. Bloop, there we go. Grass has been fixed. Hey, Uncle Felix. I'm not your uncle. Damn it, I died in the Binding of Isaac. In the eyes of an angel. Also, why does Angel Dust have a little pig named Fat Nuggets? Maybe it's a nugget. Yeah. Hello there. Like you've only seen me use 1% of my power. Like zoinks. Gee whiz, gang. Looks like the killer gutted the victim, strangled him with his own intestines, and then dumped the body in the river. Jinkies, what a mystery. Row! You're right, Scoob. We're dealing with one sick son of a bitch. I love doing voices. Doing voices is fine. Hearing voices is not. Angry men in combat fatigues talking to God in a two-way radio. Bloop, 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 bloop. This reminds me of some sort of, I don't know, like some sort of raspberry mud cake or something. Raspberry mud cake. Oh. Chocolate. Purple. Free goo. Shrimp. 64 slices of American cheese. Obi-Wan Kenobi here. Obi-Wan Kenobi here. I've engaged the enemy. Not to worry. Not to worry. We are still flying half a ship. Blitzy. Blitzy. Hello there. Come here, my little friend. Don't be afraid. Oh, don't worry about him. He'll be all right. Favorite Minecraft wood type? Spruce wood. Spruce wood followed... There's a dog outside my window. Can you hear that? It's like a little dog going... Poor Courage the Cowardly Dog. But my two favorite... It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground! You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them! Etc. Oh, that poor dog outside my window keeps going... Octavia's doing well. I just haven't seen her in quite a while. We're going to be here for a while. A what? A while. You mean a while. A while. A while. A while. Yeah, the poor dog. Like, outside my window. Are you okay, sir? Let me just go and check. Why are you whimpering, poor dog? What is he doing? The poor thing. I think... What the hell is the dog doing? What the dog doing? What? Octavia's doing not too bad, my darling. Can you sing at all to you? What? What does that mean? Such grammar. I cannot with your level of grammar. So sophisticated, I can barely keep up. Bring balance to the Force. You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force! Not leave it in darkness! You are my brother, Anakin! I loved you! Etc. Stolas, I have a pop-up quiz for you. Go ahead, ask away. Mushroom. Okay, go ahead, ask the question. If I would ever leave you, if I would ever leave you, it wouldn't be in summer. Oh no, not in summer. I never will know. What? Bro, you don't know the song. You sung bro. Oh, that one! Something something motherfucker. A motherfucker. Ooh, I have fireworks. Hello? Hola? Where are you? All I see is ocean. Okie doke. What character am I playing as? Go for... Go for... Hello there. Go for, Judas. Beep, beep, boop, boop. The one nice thing about being sick, I get to miss school. Yes. But what if you're in my position, right? And you're in your 30s and you basically stay home and you don't have the excuse of, oh, I don't have any school, but then you go, oh wait, I don't have any work today either. Aha, I see. Yes. Mushrooms, middle finger, exactly. Mushrooms are, do you know, honestly, I have actually, in my youth, in my very lack of, back in the day, you know, I was actually tempted to, actually, you know, take some shrooms. Fun fact. But as Mr. Mackey says, you know, drugs are bad. Okay, you shouldn't do drugs because they're bad. Okay, drugs are bad, and alcohol's bad. So I didn't. And besides, I don't need stimulants or, you know, psychedelics, because living in my brain is. Sorry, I need to lubricate my throat. Hold on. Living in my brain is exciting and stimulating enough without the need for, you know, drugs. By the way, all characters are from the game. As I said earlier, some of them were from the Bible. Oh. Well, how was I supposed to know that? What are you building? That's the thing. I have no idea. So, what we have, right? As we did with that building, as we did with that building over there, we've got, as you can see at the bottom here, we've got 6 materials. We've got mangrove wood, striped crimson stem, red concrete, melon, honey block, and blue stained glass. So the idea with this is to just build a random thing out of those materials and see what sort of material or thing we can build. So I'm essentially just going with my instinct here. I'm sculpting out of nothing. So yeah, I'm just following my instincts, and my instincts are telling me place block onto next block and until thing happen. So yeah, it will be done, my lord. Commander Cody, the time has come. Execute Order 66. It will be done, my lord. The attempt on my life has left me scarred and deformed. But I assure you, my resolve has never been stronger. The Republic shall be reorganized into the First Galactic Empire for a safe and secure society, etc. Father, it's me. Hello there, Rams. How are you doing? Hoot hoot. The remaining Jedi shall be hunted down and defeated. Okay, now it's time to add the green. I want to make this some sort of tower. How am I doing? Hello there, Azriel. How are you doing? I'm not too bad, actually. Just building a random building out of, I don't know, melons and concrete and wood. Weird, right? But yes, other than that, I'm not doing half as bad. Not bad at all. Are we still legally adopted? Of course you are. Of course you are. Why wouldn't you be? You know? I take offense that you even had to ask that question, NB. I think I'm going to change PFP. Go ahead. It's a free country. Express yourself, darling. It's all about freedom of expression. What? I honestly forgot we did that. Not gonna lie, right? Oh, look at Chumpy over there, doing her little Chumpy things. The stars are very beautiful above the palace walls. They shine with equal splendor far above these humble halls. I watch them from my window, and their bright entrancing glow reminds me of the freedoms I gave up so long ago. Stolas, I've learned a terrible truth. I think Stolas is a Sith Lord? If what you are saying is true, you would have gained my trust. But for now, remain here. Master Stolas! I take it your life has been destroyed. I must say you're here sooner than expected. In the name of the Galactic Senate of the Republic, you're under arrest, you bitchy feather duster. Are you threatening me, Master Stolas? The Senate will decide your fate. I am the Senate! Not yet. Oh, thank you, darling. It's treason, then! Ooh. Well, I can't exactly see it because it's a bit tiny, but from what I can see, it I don't know. It kind of looks like some sort of Picasso painting or something. Picasso. I don't know what the hell I'm building here. Oh my god. I'm building a watermelon tower. How did I not realize that? Oh god. Fluid. Lady Laura! Hello there, how are you doing? Good to have you here. Sorry, I had to curb my enthusiasm a little bit. But yes, haven't seen you in a while, Lady Laura. Hope you're doing well this first month of 2026. Yes, you did. You finally turned up in season 2. What? Your singing is so criminally underrated it hurts. Sorry, darling. I don't know. I just love singing, you know? Fluid. Lighthouse out of watermelons. Yes. Except it's shaped like an H for some reason. Isn't there like a clothing company that has like this logo? Pure coincidence. That's what this is. Father, the water is on fire. No, darling, that's just called whiskey. You're supposed to drink that. Fire whiskey. I was scared to show myself on YouTube because of a cyberbully. At least I'm safe here. Of course you are. No one's going to bully you as long as I'm around here. To quote Dr. Phil, this is a safe place to talk about hard things. Wow, Dr. Phil has really fallen off, hasn't he? Da 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 da. The bully was posting videos of non-consensual AI images of me as a clown, but they're gone now. Good. Because you, my darling, they're an Italian family. Oh. Because you, my darling Lady Laura, you are not a clown. I take you and your opinions and your talent very seriously. Because you're amazing. Because you're amazing. Just the way you are. When I saw your... No, that's the wrong song. When I saw your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. Of course, darling. Oh, that's why I'm tasting sound. Yes. You've been hitting the magic mushrooms a little bit too hard there, Rams. Now and then I think of when we were together. You told me you were so happy you could die. But then you told him, oh, wait, no. I always get like songs and parody songs mixed up. The soda exploded because of a mint. Then you should, ooh, I like that. You shouldn't put Mentos into your Coke, darling. That's elementary, my dear Watson. It took me 3 and a bit hours to draw my Sonic OC. Heh, glad they look like how I wanted. Yes, because there's nothing more frustrating than having like an image in your head of like a character or like an idea or a drawing, and your stupid hands. I need water, hold on. There's nothing worse, right, than if you're an artist and, well, nothing more frustrating, I should say, than if you're an artist and you just have this idea of something that you want to like release into the world, and you have exactly the same, like exactly the right visualization in your head of what it's supposed to look like, but then your stupid hands just can't keep up. I've had that quite a few times. I have a new Husband Hotel fanfiction written from Vox's perspective as he reflects on a passenger getting on a bus and hardly any windows. Oh. That sounds like something out of the 1950s, just a bus with no windows. Just slightly ominous. Is he going to like a maximum security penitentiary or something? Penitentiary. In the next scene, I'm running to see if you're selling near the window. What are you building, by the way? No idea. We're applying the same rules as we have for the blue brick house over here, which, by the way, this is it. This is the blue brick house. It's the same principle we're building on that one. Essentially, the idea was, for this one, we had 5 materials. We had the spruce wood, we had blue stained glass, we had cherry trees, and we had the coal and white marble, I think it was. And yeah, I just drew an outline of something, and then we just build the random thing. So for this one, I have no idea what we're building, but this is what it looks like so far. Otherwise, you have oh wow. Otherwise, you have to redraw that, and that would not be fun. No, I completely agree with you. Gives head pats to everyone. Oh. Oh, well, he did die in the 1950s. Interesting. I ate Voxy was tasty. Strider, my own brother for Striker, inspired by some role plays of an American friend of mine. Makes a cameo. Nice. The building with a checkered floor looks like a diner. It does, doesn't it? It does. Well, for now, it's just a building. I hope you need some tetanus from all that rust that you ate from him, Rams. I was hungry. You're like Rams. You always remind me of that one dude in like the Guinness Book of Records or whatever that actually ate a small plane. This honey is so squishy. Why is Stella so mean? She should respect everyone. Ah, yes, the bitchy feather duster. I suppose it's because she was pretty much given everything and she's super entitled. Stella is like the very definition of entitlement. Entitlement. Okie doke. Spider-Man logo. Okay, okay. That's my dad, not an IRL. Okay. And I've been accused of cyberbullying a former fellow writer of mine, for she calls me a pathetic lefty. You are not pathetic, Lady Laura. Period. And you never will be. And screw anyone who thinks you are pathetic. That goes for all of you, actually. Oh, why am I hearing the 1997 X-Men theme in my head? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hello there, Azrael. Welcome back. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. I've what? My YouTube was being laggy. It pissed me off. Fair enough. I mean, YouTube does that sometimes. Remember that one time last year, at like the end of last year, when YouTube like completely shut down for like a split second and like everyone freaked the hell out? Good times. And I was right in the middle of a live stream too. What? What do you mean? What did you do? I put your name up there so we can all welcome you. Dun, 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 dun. And Plushy, which ending would you prefer for Lisa Cooper? Her earning her soul back and going to heaven, or staying in hell to marry Strider? Can we have like an alternate ending where it's like she marries Strider anyway and both of them go to heaven? How does that sound? The sound is so squishy. Dun, 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 dun. Bread, not bread. Lol. That could work. See? Exactly. Random question, if I may ask. What's something that pisses off your OCD mind worst? Oh, okay. When things don't have a resolution, right? Coming full circle, as it were. There's like, think of it as like a washing machine that never stops, or like a tumble drying machine that the cycle never stops. Like you're just sitting there. Or I know a perfect example. Say you're like downloading something, right? And then the download time become like the progress time slows down, and the time it's going to take rises. Like, what the hell is that? You know? Or something that really annoys me is that when someone watches a TV, well, someone puts a TV on, but there's no one watching the TV. It's like it automatically makes me ask, what's the point of this? Like, I used to have this guy that I used to live with, right? Or next to. That during the night time, like at 8 p.m, he would always turn the bloody lights on of like in like the corridor, and it'll shine directly into my room, like under my door, and I'm like, Why the hell do you do this? Stop doing that. And then I just have to get up and turn the lights off and then I can go back to sleep again. Hello, Oswaldo. How are you doing? When did this start? This stream started 50 minutes ago. Dun, da, 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 dun, dun, da, 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 dun. Bread cult. Yes. They have it. Canned bread. We were just talking about obsessive compulsive disorder and what triggers it. Like what annoys it. Also another one that really triggers me is like insect bites. Which unfortunately I'm currently suffering from. Go ahead, Azriel. Do your thing. Share the rant. Do you think Stella could be redeemed? That's like asking if you can make a gay man straight. I don't think so. Not at all. Stella is going to be like Queen Chrysalis from My Little Pony. I mean, sure, everyone wants her to be redeemed, but she's not going to. She's just too stuck in her ways. Yeah, Stella is basically Queen Chrysalis, but for Husband Hotel. Sorry, hell of a boss. Shows you how much I think about her and HH in general. Also, what do you think about reacting with Family Guy's dark humor? Well, from the one that I've seen, it wasn't really dark at all. It was just meh. It was just meh. Average, you know. It was just MEH. Meh. Oh, and speaking of Stella, I bet Stryker has a lot to say about his new girlfriend. His girlfriend? Wait, are they an item? I thought she and Andrelphus would be an item. I couldn't even say that with a straight face. Hogwarts colors. Yes. It's also a giant H. So, yeah. Easy there, Rams. We don't demand things on here. We're not I was going to say we're not millennials. Yes, I know Andy has a brother, but remember when he goes, "You're so lucky you're attractive." Warning bells are ringing. Warning bells are ringing. Kind of looks like a cathedral. What are you building? I'm not sure. But I want to call this something like the Watermelon Cathedral. Warning bells are ringing. Warning bells are ringing. The Princess Twilight cometh. Behold, behold. Now, Rainbow, my dear, I cannot express my delight. It's abundantly clear that somewhere in here is the pet that would suit you just right. I can't wait to get started, but first let me set a few rules. It's of utmost importance the pet that I get is something that's awesome and cool. Awesome, cool, got it. I've got plenty of wonderful creatures like you will see. I need something real fast like a bullet to keep up with me. Oh, this is the same island where you build the... Yes, there's the blue brick house. We were here earlier. And look, there's Chumpy. Hello, Chumpy! I have otters and seals with massive appeals. Otters and seals do not fly. Maybe not, but I've seen this particular seal breach 10 feet of air when he reaches the water. Pass. Wait, there must be a pet here that will fit the ticket. How about a ladybug or a cute cricket? Bigger and cooler. Bigger, cooler, right. I've got just the perfect pet squirrely. Right, like I was saying. Fluttershy pal, this won't cut it. And wait, Andrelphus is canonically gay, so maybe he was saying she's good for the crown's horror or whatever? Could be. Does Andrelphus think Lady Laura is attractive? I'm not sure. Well, he's gay according to Pride merch, so maybe, I don't know. Hey Stolas, do you think the Emperor's hiring it's for new members? I'm not sure. You'll have to ask Blitz at some point. Will the Blue Brick House be a diner? Maybe. I'm not sure. I've been saying that quite a lot today. And so the cycle repeats itself. Thank you, Oswaldo. OC info, name, Riven Robotnik, age 15, pronouns they, them, legal guardian, Shadow the Hedgehog, Shadow Robotnik. Okay. Your OC is under the Eggman Empire now. No. And Alphas just doesn't want people to think he's gay. I mean, come on. Looking like that, how the fuck could you... Excuse me, that's my first and only swear for the stream. How the hell can you not be? I mean, come on. That's like putting a hat on a hat, you know? Come on, internet. Come on, internet. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, don't do this to me. How could you do this to me? No, don't. Oh, come on, internet. No, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. No, 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 no. Panic mode. Panic mode activated. Let me see if it still works on online here. Panic, 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 panic. Panic, panic, panic at the disco. What's wrong with my YouTube? Hello? Are we still good? Are we still good? Panic, panic. Panic, panic at the disco. Oh wait, okay, that seems to work. Odd. I can't see the comments. No, I can't see the comments. Oh no. Come on, YouTube. Don't bug out on me now. Ladies and gentlemen, we seem to be having some sort of technical difficulty with my phone's internet. I can't really see the comments right now. Shoot! What? I'm not offline. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Willis? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. Excellent. I can see you guys again. Brilliant. Okay. Okay. A Barbie doll with autism? Nope. Different. What? Not how that works. This isn't New York City. That's funny. New woke city. Hello. New woke city. It may as well be woke. Everything woke turns to shit. In the immortal words of Donald Trump, everything woke turns to shit. That's one of the things I happen to agree with the Orange Man with. Everything woke does turn to shit. Okay. Bloop. So this is the I don't know, Candy Cathedral? That's a good name for it, isn't it? The Candy Cathedral. Thank you, Ben. I was a bit worried there. Reminds you of a fruitcake. Ew, fruitcake. Ew, 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 ew. Plushie no like fruitcake. I mean, seriously, like, oh no, thank you. Have you seen the new autistic Barbie doll? No, I have not. Let me Google this real quick. I'm curious. Autism Barbie. Okay. Mattel adds an autistic Barbie doll to line devoted to diversity. More forced diversity from the wokies. I mean, listen, there's nothing wrong. Like, I actually like the idea of them, of like an autistic Barbie. But they lost me at the word diversity. Forced diversity. Oh, I can't stand forced diversity. Diversity shouldn't be the selling point. It should be a feature. You know, like it should be like a background thing. Sorry. I need water. Diversity should be something in the background. Like how the fact that I have obsessive compulsive disorder, but I don't make it my whole personality, you know? It's just an unfortunate part of how I am. Representation isn't important. What is important is acknowledging the character of people, acknowledging, you know, what makes them, acknowledge, you know what I mean? If you accept people for their gifts and for their merits, then you know, and if you accept everyone at the same time and everyone equally, then diversity happens naturally. You know what I mean? All this DEI BS, DEI BS, nice one. All this diversity, equity, and inclusion BS is just some corporate thing that just I hate DEI policies, right? Sorry, I'm just gonna get a bit real here for a second. I hate DEI, especially as an artist, because once you hire someone who's DEI based on their skin color, you have to like tick a box. Like, yes, we've got one black person, we've got one person of Asian descent, we've got one white person who's gay. No, hire people based on their merits, not their skin color. It's like Martin Luther King said, I have a dream that one day men will be judged not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Sorry, this concludes the diversity rant. I hope I didn't put you off, but I can't stand diversity. It certainly puts me off. The term woke being thrown around as a buzzword is one of the reasons why I wanted to leave. Exactly. It is absolutely an annoying buzzword, Lady Laura. This is actually the first time watching a Stolas live stream, and I very much appreciate that, Ben. And sorry you've had to hear me rant, but I can't stand diversity. Forced of it's just so corporate, you know. Like I have a deep hatred of anything corporate, because they ruined everything. They ruined Star Wars. They ruined Star Trek. They don't know what the hell they're doing. Hello there, Faz. How are you doing? Sorry, I was just ranting about corporate things. I can't stand corporate things. Okay. Is Blitzer with me? No, he's not. He's still outside doing his thing. He's always outside doing his thing at this time of day. Oh, hello. At this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within my kitchen. Well, Stolas, I made it, despite your directions. Ah, Blitzy, welcome. I hope you prepared for an unforgettable luncheon. Yeah. Oh my god! My roast is ruined! But what if I were to purchase fast food and disguise it as my own cooking? Ooh, delightfully devilish, Stolas. Stolas! Blitzy, I was just, stretching my calves on the windowsill. Isometric exercise. Care to join me? Why is there smoke coming out of your ovens? What? I was going to say Seymour. Why is there smoke coming out of your oven, Stolas? Oh, what? Oh, no. That isn't smoke. That is steam. Yes. Steam. Steam from the steamed clams we'll be having. Steamed clams. Well, Blitz, I hope you're prepared for mouth-watering hamburgers. I thought we were having steamed clams. No, I said steamed hams. That's what I call hamburgers. You call hamburgers steamed hams? Yes. It's, something or other. You're right. And you call them steamed hams despite the fact that they're obviously grilled. One thing Excuse me for a second. Of course. Oh, that was wonderful. Good times were had by all. I'm pooped. Yeah, I get... Good lord, what the hell is happening in there? Aurora Borealis? Aurora Borealis? At this time of day? In this part of the country? Localized entirely within your kitchen? Yes. Huh. May I see it? No. Well, Stolas, you're an odd little fucker, but, gotta say, you steam a good ham. Dad, the house is on fire! No, darling, that's just the Northern Lights. Okay, let's see what I missed. Yes, Stolas and his annoying rants. The amount of lore for the remnants. Lol. I can't stand the anti-woke crowd. The anti-woke folks use the term woke as a... See, yes, we have spears. See, Lady Laura, I'm not anti-woke, I'm just anti-stupid. And woke is stupid, therefore I'm anti-stupid. But... if anything, what I am is anti-AI. I can't stand AI. Well, let me preface that. Another rant incoming. As an artist, TM, as an artist, I look at all these like videos on like YouTube and whatnot of these people that how to animate things using AI. No. That's not how that works. That's like saying how to draw with a printer. It doesn't work. There's no soul in it, you know? There's... Oh, God. Like, have you ever noticed how all these, like, quote-unquote Pixar animated AI things, they all pretty much look the same. They have the same sort of soulless quality to them, and they feel like sort of like it's like a burger made out of polystyrene. It doesn't... No, I don't like AI using it that way. The only way that I use AI is to like help me with something, not to actually do something and sit back and just sip my coffee and let the AI do all the work. No! I use AI as a tool to help me fill in the blanks, like fill in the cracks. You know, like using cork into a wall. Other than that, AI does like, for me, AI does like 10% of the work. Whereas for other people, especially these like, these channels that just Okay. Enough ranting. Enough ranting. Of course, Lady Laura. Of course. Crimson. Oh, I just used that. Okay. Red. No, fence. We need a fence. Mangrove fence. That'll do. That'll do nicely, sir. I like AI music and I like to with ChatGPT, but I still want to write. Exactly, Lady Laura. You get it. Because you are an artist, Lady Laura, as well as I am. Except you craft with words. Oh, I'm sorry. An artist an AI artist yapping microwave. See, I'm a chef, but you just pushed a couple of buttons. Are we starting to connect the dots? Exactly. If you want Stolas, on the account I'm using right now, you can actually see the art I did for my Sonic OC. Nice. Hey, can I ask a question? Of course. Ask away. Also, how did you believe AI video works? Simple answer: it doesn't. I mean, some of them are slightly uncanny, like the whole like the whole Sora 2 thing, where people are like just making all this brain rot BS. I've got to be careful not to continue ranting, because I feel another rant just sort of pushing up in my throat. It's like bile. And if I'm not careful, it's gonna burst, and I'm gonna start ranting again, like that'll be 3 rants in one stream. What the hell? I didn't do that. Yeah, it'll be 3 rants in one stream. Plushie, I hope the 3 novels will not be woke or corporate, or for including diverse characters. Yes, see, it won't be DEI'd, Lady Laura, if they just happen to be like they just like the character just happens to be gay, right? Or just happens to be non-binary, but then leave it at that, you know. Not your whole identity. Oh, okay. I'm going to continue ranting about now. Your whole identity should not just be, oh look at me, I'm gay, and that's who I am. That's who you are, but that's not only who you are. You know what I mean? There's a huge difference between I'm gay and look at me, fellas, I'm gay, and that's my entire personality. No. You have your own talents, your own gifts, your own specialties. But then you have these people who just go, oh, being gay is like all I am and like all I ever will be. No! You've got dreams, you've got love, you've got life, you've got purpose, you've got talent, you've got all these things. You know? Sorry. Oh, Lady Laura, don't get me started on Velma. Don't get me started. I mean, at least High Guardian Spice, right? Remember that? At least High Guardian Spice had like a good story towards it, and except for like all the animation errors. But Velma is just preachy. It's preachy nonsense. It's like a polystyrene. It's like a burger that looks good, but it's made of polystyrene. And when you taste it, it's like one of those like display meals that you get in like a sushi shop. You know, it looks good, but it tastes like nothing. It tastes like preachy. Oh. Why did I name myself Plushie? Ooh, I can answer this one. If you look at a plush, right? You see 3 things. First, it's cute and it's a representation of something. And 2, a plushie is soft and cute and cuddly. It looks all innocent. And 3, a plushie can bounce back if you throw it against the wall. You see? And the eye, the little eye, is the reason I put the little eye in there is because for me it stands for three things: intelligence, integrity, and introspection. So that there's quite a few reasons why I call myself Plushy, and that those are the main ones. How did you believe AI? Let's see what. I have a transgender character. Me too. Me too. But there is a little more to her than exactly. You get it, Lady Laura. You get it. She just her being trans or them being trans isn't their entire life. It's just something they can't help. Just sort of in the background. You know, it's like someone with a mechanical leg going, "Hi, I'm Peg, and this is my mechanical leg. That's the most important thing you should know about me." No, it's just in the peripheral. It's just, oh, okay, cool, and then they just keep going on with their lives. You know. Sorry, I've just been ranting this entire one. I'm not usually one to rant. Very sorry. Okay. I have many LGBT characters, i.e. Raven being non-binary, but I also have characters with diabetes, disabilities, mental or not, like Coral, who has Turner syndrome, or Caspian, shutting people out from PTSD. Exactly. And if you use that correctly, then writing that kind of character is tremendously powerful. For example, with my Rainbow Velvet pilot that I'm working on, each of the four main characters has their own problems and things and trauma that I have to deal with. For example, Blue Velvet, or what was her name? Well, anyway, Blue Velvet. She has glass scars on her right side of her face. Actually, I've got a little photo here, just coincidentally. Oh, this here is Blue Velvet. As you can see on the right side, on the left side of her face, she has glass scars and a little chipped tooth. The thing with her is that she was actually assaulted and abused as a child, and those glass scars are like glass bottles, right? She also has something called dyspraxia, and she can't exactly speak properly, so she speaks in sign language. But she's still mischievous, you know. She doesn't let her abilities rule her life. Her disabilities rule her life. She's actually the life and soul of the party. But yes, you are more than your disabilities or your orientation. You are much more. And I just wish people would see that. Yes. Yeah, I want to know what Stolas think about it. Oh. Bye, Fizzy. Okay. I remember. Yes, those sound amazing. Thank you, Di. Wow, we ranted about a lot of things in this episode, huh? Remember the importance of the autistic Barbie doll, okay? It was happy about it when I felt oppressed by being... I completely understand, Lady Laura. Autistic or not, you are awesome. And that will never change. As far as I'm concerned, Lady Laura, and I've always felt about this, as far as I'm concerned, your autism only makes you more you, you know? It doesn't hinder you or hold you back in any way. It makes you powerful. It makes you awesome. It makes you unique. It's a superpower. Think of it as a superpower. I mean, I don't let my obsessive compulsive disorder hold me back. No, I harvest it and I use it. I mean, God or whoever made me this way, and by God, I will use this superpower. With great power comes great responsibility. Remember that, Peter. Remember that. To be the best of yourself is to accept all of yourself, and to use it all to work in harmony. I mean, for example, I have slight homosexual tendencies too, right? But I don't run from that or hide from that like I used to. No. You know, I mean, I used to struggle with it, and I used to be in like heavy denial. And this is not Stolas talking. This is Plushy talking. Okay, I used to be in heavy denial about feeling attraction towards men, right? Because I was raised in a Christian household, and I was like, you know what? Like I always felt like extreme guilt and fear. Like maybe there's something wrong with me. Like maybe they're going to send me to like, you know, conversion therapy or whatever. But I do remember I do also like women as well. So I was like, And then one day at work, I was just like, you know what? Accept it, because the moment you accept it, you will be a lot happier in your life. Trying to get rid of these feelings or trying to like suppress them is like trying to get rid of your shadow. Sure, you can only get rid of the shadow by staying indoors, but then you're literally going nowhere. You know. Hello there, Lemon. How are you doing? This is a very interesting stream we've been doing. My girlfriend is autistic and has ADHD, and she's my favorite person despite her random 7 a.m. hyper. Right, exactly. Which just made me love her more. Exactly. Listen, this might be a bit of a hot take, but denying who you are, denying part of yourself, is essentially not being alive. The moment you accept your entire self, you actually live more. You know. That's why I can't stand people who are gay bashers, or people who call other people, you know, the F slur. Because, as far as I'm concerned, those people are so repressed themselves that they see themselves in other people, sometimes physically and literally, that they don't like it, and so they produce a fear response. A touch of tism, exactly. True, Lady Laura. True. I am indeed a biromantic, and that's Plushy talking. That's not Stolas talking. That's me as is. And Sabishi is fine with that. Because I've made a commitment to her, and I damn well will keep it. And also remember, it's like Hermione said: fear of the name only increases fear of the thing itself. Your biggest enemy in life is yourself. If you don't love yourself, how do you expect to love other people? I hope I can get an even better writer once I reach my 30s. Darling, you will be an amazing writer no matter what your age. Because you have innate talent. You have the ability to look at the world and go, I have something to say about this, and I will craft my words to not influence, but to provoke the thoughts of others. And that is a very special thing, Lady Laura. You are a very special thing. You are all very special, especially to me. Let's see, Ben, where's Ben? Hey Stolas, is Blitz still hiding from Emberlin? Most likely. Is this the Grand Canyon? No, this is Patrick. No, this is Patrick. And that's another thing that I don't know why Patrick made me think of that. I can't remember the name of the fan I was talking to yesterday in the live stream, but the parents kicked them out for I think it's either being gay or being pan or whatever, or one of those. Oh, thank you, Chumpy. But that's something I don't get, or something I've never experienced actually. Because my parents, like when I came out to my parents in 2021, they were skeptical but supportive. And then I had a lot of awkward finding myself moments, right? Because I'll give you an example. At some point when because I also questioned whether or not I might be trans, honestly, right? And my mother was like, "Okay, look at yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. Look at the things you do. Can you honestly tell me that you truly believe that you are trans, that you are a woman trapped in a man's body?" And as I looked at myself, as I scrubbed through my entire life, I was like, no. I mean, I've always had an interest in girly things. I've always played with Barbies when I was younger. I've always hung out more with the girls. But then one day I just realized, you know what? It's not that I'm a woman in a man's body. It's that I'm slightly more effeminate than all the boys around me. And that's fine, you know? That's just the way that I was. I mean, you can ask anyone from my childhood, like my parents, my uncle, my sister, my family. I have always been slightly more effeminately built. I mean, for goodness sake, I have wide childbearing hips, right? I'm 7 foot. No, not 7 foot. I'm 6'11", and I have childbearing hips, and my face looks so damn good from certain angles, and I kill with long hair, seriously. But yeah. Essentially, this is my plushie reveals a bit more stream, you know. But it's true, because that's just the way that I am, the way that I've always been. I mean, for goodness sake, I remember watching Terminator 2, right? And I was like, what am I feeling? Like, who is this muscle bound, like, god of a man? And that accent of like, come with me if you want to lift. I mean, come on, how can you not love that? And also there was the character of Enzo Matrix from Reboot. This was my my first, I guess you could call it gay awakening, right? Let's see if I can show you. This guy was my first gay awakening. I mean, look at him. He's a big handsome dude, right? He's gentle, strong as hell, and he knows where his loyalties and his morals lie. Plus, he's not bad to look at either. This guy was my first gay awakening back in, what was it? 98, 99? Oh, and he's got a very nice voice too. So yeah, that's just how I was, and how I always will be. There's always a little gay in me, which is why I relate to Stolas on such a cathartic and deep level. Because Stolas and I, right? This is the main reason why I started this. Your first cartoon crush, exactly. Hello there, live. Welcome back. So yeah, this is why I relate to Stolas so much. Because we are so bloody similar, right? I'm quite literally the human version of Stolas. Come on, I need to show you DeviantArt. Got to go all the way to classic DeviantArt. Okay, let's see. Let me show you. This is me, right? This is my human Stolas cosplay. Look at that. I mean, come on, I look exactly like Stolas. Right? And just look how absolutely tall I am. I am 6'11". You can see all the height in there, right? With my little Blitzy plushie. But look at that. We are both extremely tall. We both like certain bad boys. Well, mine's more of a Jonathan Van Ness kind of guy, and I've always had a thing for bright red colors, pastel colors, fashion, and just, you know, being me. But yeah. In this episode, Plushie reveals all. Wait, why do I look old? Darling, I'm 31. No, I'm 32 now. Of course I'm going to be slightly old. What did you think I was, like 21 or something? I mean, I was at some point. Let me show you. Let me actually show you. If I can find the here we go. Here's another one. Here's another cosplay version of where I did human Stolas. Look at that. I mean, look at me and go, oh, this guy's gay, of course. Like, how can I not be? Look at me. I mean, for fuck's sake, I've got the rings, I've got the cheekbones, I've got that. Hello there. Look, I mean, come on, this is human Stolas right here, right? Fabulous, exactly. If you were transgender, I would prefer... Thank you, Lady Laura. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, I am not transgender. There's also another, let's see, Reddit Stolas cosplay. Let's see if I can find it. Like a very... Yes, found it. Ah, yes, here it is. This was the very first Stolas cosplay I did. I mean, look at this gay energy right here. Come on now. Come on now. Exactly. Exactly. I do look like a human Stolas. Look at this and look at this and you can't tell me that I'm gay. Come on now. Got the hand there. Got the, you know. There's also another one that I have. Here we go. This is my gayest looking photo ever. But just hoot hoot, hello darlings. I mean, you've got to embrace yourself, you know. I am this is when I embraced the full gay, you know, but I didn't make it my entire personality. That's the main point. I'm much more. There's much more to me than meets the eye, you know. I just happen to be biromantic. I just happen to be romantically interested in both men and women. But that I don't make that my entire existence. It's just a part of me. It's a finger. It's not the entire hand. You know what I mean? For some reason, like yellow men. Oh, then you must really like SpongeBob and Homer Simpson. Unless, of course, you meant yellow as in the stereotype for, you know, quote unquote Asian people being quote unquote yellow. I'm not sure. Actually, let me just look through my old photos. I mean, if I was questioning myself way back when. This particular photo is 2016. I mean, look, I would have slayed all the way, you know. Look at me. I'm frick. If I was so inclined, if I weren't so modest, I would say I'm frickin' hot as a girl. I mean, hello there. But then again, this was 10 years ago, so, and that's where it's gonna stay. I love your cosplays. Thank you, darling. Ooh, speaking of which, where is it? DeviantArt. Okay. Here's another little example of my cosplays. Oh, no, wrong thing. No. Where is it? Ah, yes. Check this out. This was the very first time I cosplayed Stolas. I've even got the little fist down there. But yes, this was 2023. Bottle of water? Exactly. Can't you remember your own fucking spells? Oh, your memory's so great. What's his phone number? Fuck you. Exactly. Now, where's that little photo? Ah, yeah, here we go. These are also an example of my cosplays. This was back in 2022 when I was still called Vanity. Look at that. Okay. What we're building is, I'm not sure. Originally, this was because of a challenge. So we had brown, that one, red, melon, and yellow. Oh, and blue as well. Concrete. So I was like, you know what? Let's make like an H shape on the ground. And yeah, this is what we have so far. I don't know. It looks like some sort of tropical 4-tiered gelatin cake of some sort. A symbol of the gay, I suppose. Loot, as Sabishi would say. Loot. What did I miss? Oh, not much. We had 3 different rants about DEI, about corporate things, about AI art. But other than that, you didn't really miss much. And I pretty much also just admitted how gay I am on stream. But other than that, yeah, this is the tell-all stream, I suppose. Is this on the blue brick hut island? Yes, the blue brick house is right over there. Yeah. It kind of looks like some sort of tropical fruitcake. I'll tell you something else that not a lot of people know. I was pretty much born into the rainbow, right? In 3 different ways. Firstly, I was born in June, which, as everyone knows, is Pride Month. Secondly, I was born slightly not straight. And thirdly, I was born in a country that is known around the world as the Rainbow Nation. Gay, born in the Rainbow Nation, born in June. I'm like triple gay, right? Which, the Rainbow Nation, South Africa, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. But yes, that's just how I was. I mean, I've never really had like, but here's the main caveat. I absolutely cannot stand genitals of any kind, not even my own. Oh, so yeah, for a long time that both confused and concerned me, because I was like, how the hell will I ever, get a partner or a girlfriend or boyfriend in that case? If we can't do the nasty and the pasty. But luckily for me, my darling Sabishi, my one true love, luckily for me, she hold on. Internet's screwing up again. Uh, yeah. So essentially, I came out to my parents in 21 as an asexual, right? Because I don't know. Yes and no. I'm biromantic. I can't stand genitals, but I love the company of both men and women, and some of them I do find attractive, like Jonathan Van Ness, for example, or Arnold Schwarzenegger. But yes, I pretty much it was just too much, like it was too much of a tangled problem. So in 21 I was just like, you know what, screw it, I'm going to be asexual, and I was for a while until about 2013. No, not 2023, where like all the gay feelings started coming up again. I'm like, oh no, what do I do? And then I desperately tried to cling to, like, oh, maybe if I just ignore all the gay, it'll go away. You know, like I literally tried to pray the gay away. But you know, unfortunately, that didn't really work out for me. So I was like, you know what? Instead of running away from the gay, accept the gay. You know, and then I did, and I don't regret it at all. Because now I no longer feel any fear or shame when I think, ooh, I see this guy like walking down the road, right, like just jogging, and he doesn't have a shirt on. I'm like, so you don't have a shirt on, sir? And then I just sort of scope him, you know, just give him a side eye, like see what he's working with. I'm like, hello, and then I see a woman walking by, and I'm like, hello. So it's just, yeah, it's just the way that I am, you know. You will. I'm actually bisexual. Nice. What I am is referred to as aromantic. No, not. I'm definitely not aromantic. What I am is biromantic, asexual. So I will flirt and romance with you until the cows come home. But no one's going to stick anything in anything as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? Oh wow, this has been a very cathartic stream for me, I must say, because I've revealed some things that I don't really normally reveal about myself. But I'll tell you the best part. The best part about being a biromantic asexual, right, is that my darling Sabishi, the woman of my dreams, she is also an asexual. She also hates children that are loud and obnoxious and run around in restaurants and like just hit their face against the door, you know, or the edge of the table. She can't stand children either, like especially like the really young ones, like how you would find on VR chat, you know. Nothing wrong with present company included if you are a child. It's just the certain, like the iPad generation, you know, that kind of child I can't bloody stand. But yes, I have to say this has been one of my favorite streams, and I just noticed how the thing I'm building looks absolutely fabulous and absolutely gay at the same time. I did just realize that. But look at that, though. Look at that. Hello, Fizz. Yes, apparently you did. Gay the prey away. Exactly. Yeah, Ben is actually bisexual, just to let you know. Nice. We accept you. One of us. One of us. The one thing... What? Wait, what? Wait, did the horse have a name? Pen. Okay. Zitty. Okay. Interesting. Like, the one thing I really can't stand, right, about the LGBT community is this this progress flag or whatever the hell it's called? Progress flag, right? There's one particular reason why I hate it, and I'll show you. Okay, so here is the here's the progress flag, right? And put that there. And here is South Africa's flag. Can you see why I hate the progressive flag? One of us, one of us, one of us. Exactly. So, yeah. It's quite an important flag though. Yes, but can you see why I hate it? I'm ace as well. Nice! Aces unite! But yes, this is why I hate the progress flag. Because they're encroaching on my territory. You see what I mean? On the left, the progress flag. On the right, my South African flag. I can't always be here, but I'm here in spirit. That's good. At least you're here in some capacity. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you all. Yummy genders, I suppose. Hello, Mr. Penn. No, if only the other horse was called Teller. No. Oh, right. Ooh, hello. Look at that. Oh. Oh. Hello, Zitty. Let's see. What was that? Mangrove. Was it mangrove? Strip mangrove. Yes. Bloop. Okay, maybe not. I'm sure the two flags can exist in harmony. They can. They are not. They are not the same. That's what yanks my chain so much. They are not the same flag. They are absolutely not the same. I'll let you in on a little secret, folks. South Africans are not very tolerant towards gays. It's very, very frowned upon. Can you give me something for an edit? Not sure what I'm supposed to be giving you, darling. It's crimson. Thank you, crimson wood. Crimson. Thank you. Your attention, please. Mr. Simpson will now sign autographs, glossies of Poochie, 1 per customer. There will be no cutting. You will form a neat line. There will be no cutting. I'm talking to you, Mr. Cutter, etc. My parents said, my parents, haha. Exactly. I have realized that when I was a child that my validation for myself will never come from other people. My validation for myself, for my own sexuality, or lack thereof, question mark, is self-love comes from within. How do you expect to love yourself how do you expect others to love you if you don't love yourself first? Yes. Validation comes from within. I woke up like an hour ago. Oh. Yeah, I woke up like 3 hours ago, I believe it was. Yay! Do 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 do. That reminds me. I've developed a sort of how shall we say this? Sort of like a co-fronting kind of thing to use DID terminology, where there's pretty much two of me just looking at everything that I do, right? And I don't really tell many people this, but for as long as I can remember, it's like my body is divided into two. On the left side is like all the straight shit, you know, like all the I don't know. No, sorry, that's the right side. On the right side is like the manly side, like the masculine side, and like doing all the things, you know, playing soccer as a kid, hanging out with the boys, that kind of thing. And on the left is the feminine side, because that's my true nature, my plushy nature, if you like. And I don't really talk about this in public or at all much, because yeah, but needless to say, that exists, and I will not hide from it, and I will not run from it, because it is who I am. And as I've said, running from yourself is a good way to get nowhere fast. I don't care what you are, as long as you like taste like me food. What? Okay, I don't know what that means, but sure. I'm just gonna frown. I'm just gonna frown puzzlingly at you. I don't pay for the Dream DLC. What? I'm still at my grandma's, by the way. My dad texted me saying he's sorry, but not my mom. Oh. Okay. One thing I never told, one thing I could never do was tell my grandmother about all this, because she always called me her big boy, and like her you know, her strong young man, and rest her soul, she was very traditional, and I could never feel right telling her about this kind of thing, you know. But I think she knows. I think she always knew or suspected. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. Yes, I'm going to make rooms here. You don't get dreams for some reason. That's weird. Well, my dreams are always very visceral, and pretty much like I could feel them in my body. Pretty much like how you can feel your limbs, and you can feel the potential of moving them. It's pretty much like that, except in dream form. Got to go, plushie. Have a great life. All right, Champy. Thank you for visiting, and I hope I'll see you again tomorrow. Oh well, I don't know how to wave, but just assume I did. Oh. Rest in peace to your darling mother, Lady Laura. I've never met her, but I miss her too. The way that you speak of her, I miss her as well. Gender reveal parties, I think it's a bit excessive. If I'm going to be honest, just whatever happened to, it's a boy or it's a girl, you know. But I don't know. I'm not a very big I'm not a very big fan of like ceremonies because at the end of the day you're just going to like in all important aspects the result is the same, you know. It doesn't matter how much pomp and circumstance you put into it. At the end of the day, it's gonna reveal itself the way it is anyway. Of course you can, gaming. Ask away. I really wanted to tell my mom I'm bisexual, but I don't think she'll accept me as one. Well, well. First, I would ask I would ask you why you would feel the need to tell her in the first place, and also what I would ask you why her why you have a fear of her rejecting you in the first place. Those are two important questions you have to answer. You have to ask yourself. It might be a bit difficult, but it is important. Because that suggests to me that you consider your validation to come from your mother or from outside. Because, truth be told, if your validation came from within, you wouldn't have the fear of rejection when you tell them. You know, at least that's how I see it. I'm not sure what we're doing for a live stream tomorrow. I love my parents, but I'm still scared plushy. I thought my life was going good. Got a lead role in a play. Got a boyfriend, but my life went downhill quite quickly. No. It's the fear of rejection that's making you think that, darling. Your life is still pretty much where it is. You just need to change your perspective about how you see it. You know what I mean? Favorite color is purple. Mine's red, periwinkle blue, lavender, and lilac. I've got 4 because I'm a bad bitch like that. What if the baby is unisex? Well, statistically that's quite unlikely, but I do like a challenge. What if the baby was unisex, like a hermaphrodite? Purple. There you go. Purple. Both blue and red. Problem solved. Metal blue is my favorite color. I wonder why. I wonder why that is, Rams. I wonder why. Quite electric blue, like a mechanical blue. Let's see. I eat all genders. Yes, you don't seem to discriminate, which is good. Oh shoot, that's another thing, right? No, just melon. That's another thing. Being brought up in South Africa in the 90s, right? That discrimination is something that never made sense to me, because my philosophy is, I am above nobody and nobody is beneath me. Translation: everyone is equal. Everyone is human. Everyone is alive. Everyone breathes. Everyone poops. Everyone eats. Everyone is equal. I don't see race as an issue. I don't see color as an issue. There's no such thing as a black person or a white person. There are people. Period. Which really annoys me when I hear phrases like people of color. No. Miss me with that shit. It's people. People of... No. Everyone is a person. Race to me doesn't exist. It doesn't exist and it doesn't matter. I have more than one unisex character and they're such characters, all complete badasses. Nice. I'm quite homeless. I'm at my grandparents'. My parents kicked me out because I told them I'm bisexual. Well, if they kicked you, okay, listen. If Fizzy, if they kicked you out for being bisexual, then they don't deserve to be your parents, because your parents are supposed to love you unconditionally, right? That's the whole point. They're supposed to love you unconditionally and let you, supposed to create a nurturing background, a nurturing environment for you to grow into your own person. If they can't deserve to do that, then maybe they don't deserve to be your parents. Well, that's what I think anyway. It was so hard getting new eyes. Oh dear, okay. Every child deserves a parent. Yes. Not every parent deserves a child. Exactly. I know I certainly don't. Sabishi and I, we were like, no, we will never have children. Too many mouths to feed in the world. And also too many stupid kids. And also, we both don't want to do the whole we don't want to do the whole like 18 years of financial dependence. No. Like we've talked about it, like the closest we will ever come to having children of our own is to possibly adopt. But other than that, no. Because and also I'm definitely not putting Sabishi through that. She and I are approaching our we're pretty much at our prime right now. I mean, can you imagine excuse me. Can you imagine 18 years down the line when I'm 50, right? Just no, 50-year-old plushie just taking care of a child that has my own physical problems like kyphosis and obsessive compulsive disorder. I'm not putting a child through that. There's no way. I'm sorry, what? I missed your last comment. Oswaldo. Red is my favorite, like the ruby. Nice. I know you told me in another stream about this, but I love my mom and my dad. Oh, I understand. The people who say people of color are literally people of color. You can't have no skin color unless you don't have skin. Well, true. But the thing is, people of color is a mindset. It's a political, how should I say this? It's identity politics. I don't do identity politics, and I don't do politics in general. You are a person. You know, to me, there's no such thing as an Asian person or a Chinese person or a black person or a white person. You know, everyone is their own person. Your sexuality and your orientation just happens to be something you can't change. I mean, I don't know about you, but I never want to change the fact that I grew up in South Africa. It doesn't make me a South African, right? It just made me someone who happened to grow up in a place that happened to be referred to locally as South Africa. It doesn't make me a South African. What makes me me is my actions, my impulses, my intuition, and my choices. Those are what make me plushie. I mean, for example, I can't stand my actual name. I can't stand it. It makes me cringe every time someone calls me by it. But it's unfortunate. It's just the way that I am. I can't change that, and I don't want to change it. Because then I wouldn't be me. You know what I mean? Hello there, Captain Wilkby. How are you doing? You just entered into like a very interesting stream here. What's your real name? I am not at liberty to tell you that. Yet. There's only one person in this stream who knows my real name. There's only one person. You know who you are. But only one person knows my real name. And I'm not referring to myself. There's one person in this entire stream who knows it. And besides, it doesn't matter because that's not me. I've lived far longer as Plushie than I have lived as my quote unquote real name. And you won't change the fact that you're autistic? No. No, I will not. I'm I have 4 things going for me. I'm autistic, but extremely high functioning. I have obsessive compulsive disorder. 2 subtypes actually, harm and pure O, and I'm also well, what was the other one? Oh, attention deficit disorder as well, with which I got diagnosed in 2015. So it's been pretty much 10 and a bit years since that happened. But my favorite one, my absolute superpower is this thing called synesthesia. So all of these things combined make me Plushie. It gives me a very, very and I'm also extremely philosophical as well. All of these things combined give me a very, very George Carlin-esque way of looking at the world. And yeah, just being predictable sucks for me because I thrive on impulse. You know what I mean? Unexpected but restrained. Otherwise I would just like listen, if I had, like, real talk, seriously, if I had no personal if I had no built-in restraints, I would have been a serial killer years ago. Because that's the unfortunate thing about obsessive compulsive disorder, especially pure O and harm OCD, is that you have these intrusive thoughts by nature of being obsessive compulsive, right? But unfortunately, they're usually things like jump off a cliff, or I wonder what it would be like if I stab someone in the eyes, or I wonder what it would feel like if I could feel their blood running down my fingertips, and how nice that would feel. Or I wonder what it would feel like if I ran into someone with my car and then killed them, that kind of thing. But fortunately, this is where the pure O comes in. The way that obsessive compulsive disorder works is that you have these intrusive thoughts, and then you panic and or get anxious, and then fear sets in, and then anger, and then frustration, and then that's where the compulsions start to, like, you do something to alleviate the tension temporarily, like washing your hands, for example, which has only been a recent thing for me. Oh, I hate it when, like, I touch like a doorknob or something, or I can't progress until I physically put my hands on something, and then whatever bit of my hand that I used to touch something with, that a lot of people either touch, like doorknobs or like restaurant doors or something. Whatever part of my hand that touches the thing, it feels like it's contaminated, like it's like a fungus, like invisibly growing on my finger, and I have to get myself to the nearest bathroom and wash my hands like 3 or 4 times just to make sure it's absolutely gone. That's what obsessive compulsive disorder is like. Wow, I've really ranted here. Autistic gang, yes, exactly, pretty much Django. Autistic gang, yay! Of course, Kitty. Here's a kiss for you and a hug for you. Lady Laura, you can never change the fact that you're autistic. Like, I can't change the fact that I'm obsessive compulsive. What I would suggest you do is accept the fact that you're autistic, because once you do, it's like the saying goes. It's like the saying goes: the truth shall set you free. Once you accept yourself, your life will improve immediately. It might be scary at first, but you can do it. Let me tell you an interesting thing, Lady Laura. Actually, all of you. At the end of 2025, I made So I did something that I never did before, right? I made a New Year's resolution, okay? And that New Year's resolution is, I set up the what I like to call the 5 rules of plushie, right? Can we put sprinkles on this build? We certainly can. It's something I like to call the 5 rules of plushie. Rule 1: avoid any unpleasant visual stimulus. Rule 2: ideas are not equal to impulses, and impulses do not equal ideas. Rule 3. What was rule 3? Hold on. Let me just look at my phone here real quick. I have these rules posted on my bedroom wall. Yes. Rule 1: avoid unpleasant visual stimuli. Rule 2: acknowledge impulses. Do not act on them. Do not act on them. Rule 3: ideas do not equal impulses, and impulses do not equal ideas. Rule 4: be in bed by 11 p.m. Rise at 6:30 p.m. 6:30 a.m. Rule 5: repeat. These are my rules of life, and I have to tell you, the first 6 or 7 days. I can't believe I just said 6 or 7. 6, 7, yay! Brain rot. Anyway, the first 6 or 7 days, they were the hardest ones of this year. Hello again, Rob. Long time no see. How the hell have you been? But yes, the first week or so of this year has been absolutely. It's been frightening, because all of a sudden I'm like, these things. This fear that has ruled and ruined my life for so long suddenly doesn't matter anymore. And of course, my brain was like, shit, what do I do now? I'm panicking over the fact that I'm not panicking. Like, how stupid is that? I'm questioning myself if I say what? I'm questioning myself if I say I love you to you. My intrusive thoughts are winning. Here's the thing, Django. Here's the thing. My possible Star Wars reference. It's going to be extremely counterintuitive, but it's very important. Do not suppress your obsessive compulsive intrusive thoughts. Do not suppress them. The important distinction is most people push their thoughts away. But the thing is, when you push your thoughts away, they come back stronger because your brain keeps circling back. What if I can't push it back far enough? No, what you do is you think them, but you don't act on them. Instead of running away from them, you stop, take a deep breath, turn around, and then walk towards them. That's when you stop running from yourself. When you embrace your demons with open arms. Or no, actually, don't embrace them with open arms. You walk towards them with your arms folded behind your back. You acknowledge them. You see them, but you do not listen to them. You do not act upon them. Let them become part of the background. Willingly. Never run from them. Walk towards them, stand and look at them. Take out the fear. Yes, it still reminds you of fruitcake. And also, Django, I love you as well. I love all of you. And I'm comfortable enough in my masculinity to say that. I love each and every one of you. And it's also important to realize there's more than one kind of love. You ever look at someone and think, why hasn't no one given you a high five in the face with a brick? No, I have not. Because I believe that everyone deserves their own opinion. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Just because you don't like their opinion, it doesn't mean you have to punch them in. You have to show them your disagreement with a punch in the face with a brick, you know? Love you too, Oswaldo. Of course you can, darling. Mwah. Love you to all of you. I love having someone I can talk to who gets it. Right. No, just because they're being annoying. Well, let them be annoying. You know, as long as they're not, you know, actually hurting you. Well, my suggestion would be to just tell them, shut up, and then just walk away. Take away their power. Have you ever cracked your joints? Because I did. That depends on what you mean by cracked. I've cracked and dislocated bones, for sure. You're tired of being tired. Yeah, that's the thing about growing older. Like, the older you get, the more tired you are. Like, you can never shake the tiredness. It's weird, that, isn't it? I mean, I started feeling perpetually tired when I reached my 20s, and it's never really gone away. Every time she goes away, ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Every time she goes away. I dig it. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Anytime she goes away. Can I put sparkles on it? I don't know how to do that though. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Twitter smells like poo. Yes, it does. And it always will. Yeah, I never get the whole social media thing. Or like everyone just spends all their bloody time on Twitter. I don't know. Call me old-fashioned, but I prefer talking to someone, you know, in person. None of this texting at 2 a.m. bullshit, you know. Give me some good old pillow talk. Like how we used to do it back in the 2000s. Or like back in the late 90s and 2000s. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Bye-bye, Django. Have a good day and all night. Good to have you here. And you were always welcome back. I tell Blitz I look at his ex for Rossica's made. Hey, Blitz. I tell Blitz I look like his ex. You do! You really do. How bizarre. I can't talk on call unless it's with my girlfriend. Yes, and like the thing I hate the most is like when your phone rings, right? And you see the dreaded words private number, and you go, oh no, hell no. My name is no. My number is no. My sign is no. You need to let it go. No to the no to the no no no. Because I freeze up. Exactly. It's that fear response. You just no, don't call me. Go away. Listen, I've had like nightmares, right? Where like someone just me sitting in a cafe or something, and then someone suddenly calls me, and then like the music gets all like tense, like in like a horror game or like a horror movie, and then I realize, shit, I can't actually answer the phone because there's no answer button. But then the phone just keeps ringing and ringing and ringing. You know, yeah. Got to go. All right, Snow Kitty, I'll see you later. Thank you very much. Yes, of course. Hug for you and a kiss for you. Mwah. That goes for all of you. Oh, I see. We've been here for almost 2.5 hours. Good gracious. Where the hell has the time gone? Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Plushy, I got something to tell you. Cringe! Ah, yes. We haven't done that all year. Cringe! I can't believe we've gone through 12 days in this year without going cringe once. I tell you what, though, this episode definitely was not cringe. Yeah. I ate the Time's eyes. Yes. You're... What? No, what? No, I didn't. I didn't give you tongue. Oh. See, that's another thing about kissing that I find absolutely repulsive. Giving someone tongue, or like sucking their saliva. It's like, or sucking face, if you will. Like, ew, 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 no, ew, ew, no, no, ew, ew, ugh, ew, cringe, cringe. Oh, that was one time in 2014 and 2024. Oh, yes, I remember that. But still, ew, 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 ick. I'm back. Welcome back, Fizz. You're like, I think I might... Oh, that's right. I did say that, didn't I? Huh. It seems so long ago. Why do you keep calling... What? Why do I... What? Were those watermelon? Yes. Watermelon. Watermelon. No, I don't know why I just did that. Yeah, this is what we built for the last 2.5 hours. Well, JK, I'm messing with you. Ah, see, this is another thing that I don't really understand. Is like with like autism or whatever. I don't know what it is, but whenever someone like I seem to have this inability to recognize when someone's joking and or being sarcastic, right? And I also have this thing where I can't I like when someone's talking to you, right? I don't know. I have this inability of like looking them in the eye as they speak, or when they look away, I have to look at them. I just feel like compulsed to do so. And also when I look at someone, I'm not sure which eye to look at, right? So I always just like I do this thing like I'm looking directly at someone, and I always look at their right eye or the one on my left. But I find their left eye, my right one, to be untrustworthy for some reason, and so I always either look at their right eye or at the ground, and then they turn away, and then I look back at them, and then I look at them again for like 4 or 5 seconds, and then I don't know. It's weird. I feel like I'm going to get sacrificed to this structure. So is that it, Plushy? No doors. I mean... Yeah, I mean... I don't think I want to put any doors on there. No, actually, no. No, scratch that. There's one kind of door I want to put on there. That's the perfect complementary colour. No door island. I like that idea. Breezy. Also, wasn't it Breezy something from My Little Pony? With like small body and like massive wings? I don't know. But yeah, easy breezy. Opens up the whole room, doesn't it? Thank you, Oswaldo, for reminding me. But yeah, we've learned a lot of plushie in the last in this stream, haven't we? So yeah. Remember your voicing Strider. So yes, I remember that. Excuse me. So yes, this is. Let's see how much time we have left. 5 minutes. Okay, yeah, we can do a bit more in 5 minutes. Bone, and bone we will. No. Let's add some grassies here. Grass. I feel like going out for some like lunch or whatever, but I'm literally too. I can't afford it. Sigh. So I'm pretty much hanging out with my folks for a little while. So I don't have to like buy any food or groceries for the next few days until my benefit comes in. But that's most unfortunate. But it is what it is. You know, but I'm not depressed or hopeless about it because I know, continuing what I'm doing, that you know, my position or my situation will change soon. Because that's why I do these live streams. So, well, one of the reasons I do them is also that I can actually get money from it. It's not a lot, but it does help. And the longer the live stream goes on, the more money I make. So that, yeah. But as I've said, that's not the reason I do live streams. I do live streams because it's not about the money for me. It's just helping and just making it. Listen, if I can make one person's day better, then I have done my job. Sparkles. Can I ask a question? Of course you can. Well, thank you, Fizzy. You are all my favorite viewers. Automatically, if you sit around, if you hang around to watch me out of, I don't know, interest, loyalty, curiosity, it doesn't matter. Or you are automatically my favorite people. And that's pretty much all that matters to me. If I can affect one person's day in a positive way, I have done my job. The grass is sparkling like a vampire. Yes, like a certain Twilight vampire. Ooh, wait. Beacon. I got an idea. Shine bright like a diamond. You're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Oh, cringe. Cringe! Let's see if this works. You're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Cool, that works. Sweet. Now I can imagine. Stolas as a Twilight. No, don't put that image in my head. Otherwise, I'll be compelled to draw it. No, Lady Laura. No. Oh, Chumpy. You are very kind. Honestly, you are all very kind for keeping up with me doing this. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Oh, what is that called? You're putting. I'm putting down a beacon. Draw it. Draw it. No. I gave you a question. What is Blitz's reaction to me stealing his extra Rossicomate from him? I would assume he'd be, you know. Well, I suppose that depends on which version of Blitz you're talking about. Because season 1 Blitz, he would be like, I don't give a shit, you take her. Whereas season 3 Blitz would be like, well, he'd be much more inclined to be friends with her, you know, after Apology Tour, or the Everyone Hates Blitzy Tour. Oh shoot! Didn't mean to do that. Okay, we're almost finished. Dun dun dun. Why does it? Wait. Why does this look like Doctor Who? Like dun 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 dun. Man, hyperspace always looks so freaky. Draw Stolas is a... oh, maybe I will someday. Okay, one more, and then I have just one more thing to do, and then we'll be done. We're talking about season 1 Blitz. Yeah, no, he would be like... It was like, yeah, you can have her for free. You know? And then I'll just walk away laughing. Okay, so there's one more thing I want to do. To finish this off. You could probably tell what it is. What it is. Now this looks like a TARDIS. And then a red one. I don't know what this place represents, but it looks cool though. So that's green and yellow. Okie doke. That's it. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, wait, no, not quite yet. Yes. Yes, Queen. And then where's the red? Oh, yep, the blue and the red. Bloop. Sorry if you're if you're putting in a text. I'll see it in a sec. Hold on. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. I don't know what we built, but the lightning. Let's call it the Rainbow Tower. There we go. That's going to be the name of this episode. Let's see. Draw Stolas as a Twilight vampire with golden eyes, little fangs, and the kind of clothing a Twilight vampire would wear. All right. Remember that the beacons we saw on the other street. Yes. Can you bone meal the whole island? Maybe, but that'll be for next time. I'm afraid. I'm hungry. Me too. Me too. I have returned. Hello there. You got dragged into world building with my friend. Oh. Well, world building is always fun. Use glass planes. They color the beacons still. Oh, okay. I'm off to bed in a minute. All right, Lady Laura. Thank you very much for showing up. Thank you all for showing up for this one. And I love each and every one of you. You're amazing, all right? Lemons. Good night, Lady Laura. What is that? What is what? This thing behind me? This is the lightning tower. No, sorry. This is the rainbow tower. Just gotta... Actually, just like how it was, right? Actually, I need a better silhouette for it. Like so. Okay. There we go. So, until the next one, my darlings. I won't eat the moon. Don't worry. Until next time, my darlings, I want you to remember these 3 things. Your sexuality does not define you. Your parents are your parents. They're supposed to love you. And if they don't, well, that's too bad. And validation comes from within. If you don't love yourself, how do you expect others to love you? Until then, my darlings, I love you all and I'll see you all later. Toodles! Mwah. This episode was brought to you by validation. Validation. It comes from within. I love you. I love English. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you tomorrow or later tonight. Actually, in about 7 hours. Toodles, my darlings. I love you all. Take care of yourself and stay beautiful, stay fabulous, and stay alive. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next one. No, I just got an Xbox notification. I can't close my... there we go. I love you. I love each and every one of you, and I'll see you later. Lemons! Mwah. Plushy out.